journalists. It is a fact, in my opinion, that the Chinese have encroached in India and occupied Indian territory. This has been their modus operandi, that once the snow starts to melt, they come and occupy Indian territory, and it keeps on increasing. This has to stop. You have people from Ladakh who are giving out video statements who have seen the Chinese army occupying more land than what they had last year. So this is a matter of concern, and the country should be taken into confidence. Maybe the Prime Minister can say it in his next Mann Ki Baat whenever he wants to say, and maybe after hearing it, the BJP supporters can do some thali bajao and diya jalao. This is psychological warfare. You know, the Chinese will do it, we know that. But the government of India should also tell the country. I am not concerned about what the Chinese media is releasing, the Global Times releasing all those videos. I am more concerned about what my government is doing, what my Prime Minister has to tell the country, that how much territory has the Chinese army occupied in Ladakh, in Galwan Valley, in Pongsan Su, in all those 8 fingers. Tell the country what is wrong in that. Because you don't want to say because your approval ratings will take a hit. Why is so much of silence being maintained by BJP and RSS supporters? Why are they keeping quiet?
आप सुनना
Well, the government headed by the Prime Minister Modi has completely failed in this whole COVID crisis. They have utterly failed in discharging their constitutional duty. They imposed a lockdown, which I have been saying from day one, it is unconstitutional. Law and order, public health are state subject in the state list. It was unconstitutional, it was unplanned. When this unconstitutional, unplanned lockdown was imposed on all the states by Mr. Modi's government, at that time the virus, only 560 people had virus. Now we are nearing 3 lakh people have virus. And you are opening the economy now. So to impose a lockdown, the great visionary called Mr. Modi took only 4 hours to impose lockdown. Now this great visionary gives 8 days time to lift the lockdown. When more than crores of migrant laborers have gone back to the respective states, you are opening the economy now. You have not ramped up medical infrastructure during this 2 months lockdown, and that is why you see in the state of Gujarat the fatality rate is higher than the national average. The fatality rate is higher than the national average. Media does not talk about it. Why? Because they don't want to show BJP's failures. They are only there to show what Modi is saying, what Modi has done. But the reality is different. This government has completely failed, and 120 million, 12 crore people have lost their jobs. Out of that, nearly 8 crore people belong to migrant laborers, contract workers, domestic helpers. Can all these 12 crore people get back their jobs? What is the plan of the government headed by Mr. Modi? Zero. There is no plan. There is no plan to even provide any succor to them. What is the government headed by Mr. Modi help the state governments? Please tell us. Nothing has been helped. No state government has been helped. You take our state of Telangana. Here the Chief Minister has been demanding that the loans of state government should be default. You are not agreeing to that. We have increased FRBM limits from 3 to 5 with conditions. And the Chief Minister rightfully said, are we beggars? Ways and means advance, make it 100%, you don't want to do it. In Bihar, Nitish Kumar has completely failed as a Chief Minister. He was the Chief Minister who went on record and said, please don't allow trains to come to Bihar. And this migrant laborers, majority of them come from Bihar and UP. You have seen that how badly he has managed this whole migrant laborers issue in Bihar. And that is why when all these migrant laborers have gone back to Bihar, at such a time, you are holding a virtual rally. These are the questions which the government should have addressed. You are not addressing these issues. You are trying to pull or wool over the people of India, especially those poor people who have been made, whose sufferings have been made a joke. There is no empathy being shown by the government of the day about these poor people who have lost everything. Who is responsible for 85 laborers dying in a train from May 9 to May 26? 85 migrant laborers died in a train. Who's going to pay for their lives? All of them belong to OBC, scheduled caste. They were tribal people. Don't these disadvantaged people have a premium on their life? Where is our country heading to? 85 people, 150 people have been, these migrants have died. You talk about an elephant, what about these poor people? Who will speak for them? A journalist died yesterday. This is the priority being set by the ruling party. What is the cost of a human being's life? Nothing is there because he's poor, he's a BC, he's a Muslim, he's a Dalit. That is why we are saying this sort of problems arising and pain is increasing for all the poor people of India.
What you see now, what's the way forward? Now, people are suffering, cases are increasing. In the state also, Hyderabad also, we are increasing several cases. Daily, in fact, there are positive cases are running and reported in Hyderabad, across country also. As a member of parliament, how you see government and country should handle the situation? That you want more intensive lockdown now, or what is the problem?
You see, the Delhi Chief Minister from day one have been saying, I don't know why these so-called liberal people had so much hope on him, but anyway, he's been badly exposed now, and now people are seeing what he really stands for. As far as what needs to be done, many things can be done, but unfortunately the government is not interested in doing things. They are only interested in managing headlines. They are only interested in creating issues of religious animosity. They don't want to talk about real issues. And if they don't do it, fine, but the reality will hit them very badly. The way COVID cases are increasing in India is a huge cause of concern. जिस तरीके से ये वायरस फैल रहा है, इस पर मोदी गवर्नमेंट का कोई फिक्र ही नहीं है उनको, इससे कोई मतलब नहीं है। अब लॉकडाउन उठा दिया, बोलते कि भाई हमसे कुछ नहीं हो सकता। प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने बहुत कोशिश की, अब आप जाने, आपके मुकद्दर जाने, आपका खुदा जाने, ये हुकूमत का पैगाम हो गया। शुक्रिया, चलाइए। मैं ट्वीट भी किया, मैं केटीआर के साथ खड़ा हूं और मेरी नेक तमन्नाएं उनके साथ हैं और तेलंगाना स्टेट के बनने के बाद मेरी राय में वो एक कामयाब मिनिस्टर अब तक रह चुके हैं यकीनन, और भी उनको करना चाहिए म्युनिसिपल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन में, खास तौर से हमारे हैदराबाद में जरा वो मेट्रो का काम है, मगर अगर आप देखा जाएंगे तो कामयाब मिनिस्टर। ये जो एनजीटी की बात है, मैं तो नहीं देखा, मगर मैं केटीआर के साथ हूं और मेरा मानना है कि जब वो अपना क्लैरिफिकेशन दे चुके हैं कि उस चीज से उनका कोई ताल्लुक नहीं है, तो फिर उसको बिलीव करना चाहिए। और मीडिया को भी चाहिए कि वो बताए, डॉक्यूमेंट बताए कि उनका कनेक्शन दिखा हुआ, कोई भी जाएंगे आप डाल देंगे वो जो पैसा होगा, तो गलत बात है। पावर बिल्स के ताल्लुक से भी मेरी कल बातचीत हुई है, उसको चेक किया जा रहा है। इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट ये बोल रही है कि 3 महीने का बिल एक साथ भिजाए हैं और उसमें गलती नहीं है। हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि आपको चेक करना चाहिए इतना ज्यादा बिल कैसे आया है, वो देख रहे हैं, देख के उसके इंशाल्लाह सोल्यूशन निकलेगा। मगर फिर से आपसे गुजारिश है कि अपने आप को बचाइए वायरस से। हुकूमत और मोदी जी के भरोसे पे मत रहिए आप, जो वायरस रोक देंगे। आप थाली बजाए, आप दिया जलाए, आप लोग टेरिस पे ठहर के थालियां बजाए, पटाखे फोड़े, क्या क्या करे आप। आपको जो अंग्रेजी में कहते हैं ना, मिस्टर मोदी हैज टेकन यू फॉर अ राइड, प्लीज कम आउट ऑफ इट। क्या वायरस कम हुआ? उनके बोलने से वायरस बढ़ रहा है, अपने आप को बचाइए। गवर्नमेंट्स अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी से हाथ धो चुकी है, अपने आप को बचाइए और सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग को बरकरार रखिए, हाथ धोइए। बीमार अगर हैं तो फौरन अस्पताल से रुजू करिए। अपने बुजुर्गों को रिलीजियस प्लेसेस को मत लेकर जाइए। मस्जिद को जा रहे हैं, वजू करके जाइए, अपनी जानी माज को साथ लेके जाइए, सिर्फ फर्ज नमाज पढ़िए। जुमे के दिन खालिद सैफुल्लाह रहमानी साहब ने फतवा दिया है कि 2 जमातें जुमे की हो सकती है, जुमे की 2 जमातें मस्जिद में हो सकती है। एक जमात होगी तो उसको थोड़ी देर का दूसरी जमात हो सकती है। इसका भी ख्याल रखिए, इसको भी अमल करिए। थैंक यू।
भाई सामने से हट जाओ भाई, सामने से जरा सामने से हट जाओ। रास्ता है जाने सामने, रास्ता जाने। अरे भाई बस क्या है भाई, सामने से हट जाए। ऐसा थोड़ा सा मुझे साथ थोड़ा इधर ऐसा थोड़ा और पीछे हटिए, जरा पीछे हटिए। हाँ ये सर।
चलो चार रखा दो गाड़ी, चलिए हमारे सामने मंदिर बुलाओ, मंदिर के नाम का
चंद्रकेश्वर स्वामी टेम्पल चंद्रायुक्ता।
जरा सामने से हट जाइए भाई।
तुम्हाला काय वार्षिक बाया काय त्यांना मीट दर्ज केले मला
जरा सामने से हट जाओ भाई। जरा सामने से हट जाइए भाई, सामने से हटो भैया, इधर इधर। अरे सामने से हटो भैया।
ఇంటికి రాలేదు ఇప్పుడు దాకా भैया भैया फोटोग्राफर
हटो जी।
निकाल के दो क्या भाई ये काला माइक का देखो निकाल के देखो
2 मिनट सबर करो भाई, सबर करो, 2 मिनट हो जाएगा।
कुमार माइक
श्री आतिथ्य नंदा मेरा नाम है रोहित टी राजू, जनरल सेक्रेटरी वहाँ का। शिवरामपेट चर्च, चर्च का नाम क्या है? प्रेमावती बेटा राजेंद्र नगर, चर्च का नाम क्या है? बेटेस्टेड शिवराम बेटेस्टेड प्रेयर हाउस कमिटी, प्रेमावती पेट राजेंद्र नगर।
ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟು ಅವತ್ತಾಗೆ ಕಡೆ ಸಾರಿ ఎవరన్నా ఏం చేస్తామన్నా
एकदम आगे